Imagine your boss walks into the office and says, "Hey, can you convert every employee's name to uppercase?" And of course, you'd confidently say, "Sure, sir." And then they continue. Now, remove all the extra spaces and calculate each employee has worked, the number of days and number of hours. Oh, and maybe you can replace every missing salary with a zero. Sir, that's too much. I think I need some break as well. But, well, you would seem to understand that the knowledge which we have about SQL so far is not enough. Today is exactly what we'll be eliminating today, this specific issue with your head that your knowledge isn't enough. So today we are learning about advanced SQL functions. That's today's topic. First, let's just talk about what are SQL functions. SQL functions are built-in tools that perform a specific task. Yeah. So instead of writing complicated logic yourself, SQL provides hundreds of ready-made functions. Examples are converting the text to something else, performing calculations, working with dates, handling null values, and formatting the output. Think of them like built-in functions you've already seen in programming languages such as Python or Java. Okay, so let's set up our database real quick. I'll zoom it in a little bit as okay. Company DB as usual. I press enter, the database should get created. Now use DB and good to go. I'll be creating a table right now. It's called the employees table. We have made it in the previous videos as well. So the employees table, employee ID is integer, primary key, employee name is var_char of 50, department is var_char of 50, salary is decimal of 2, and joining date is a date. When I press enter, it should create the table and good to go. Now let's insert some sample data into this, like we always do. Now, if you notice carefully, Neha here has spaces around her name. Then what would happen when I use some function on this? That's something which we'll be discussing in one of the topics which today itself. Don't worry, this won't be extended to another video. Yeah, the first thing which we'll be studying today is string functions. Yeah, what are string functions? String functions are functions we implement on a string. So let's try it out. The first function is upper. It's written like this and it's implemented like this. Select upper and inside that employee name from employees. It should give out all the employee names which we have done here. Yeah, let's press enter and see. Okay, appearing as it was supposed to. Neha on the other hand has spaces so that we know it's not like applied any other functions on the way. Yeah, this is how upper works. We stored it in normal case, I would say. Camel case if you need the technical name for this. But in this, if we see, it's all uppercase. Yeah, let's study the next function is lowercase. It is similar to this, but it converts it to lowercase, of course. So yeah, the syntax is exactly the same, and it's implemented like this. All the names have been converted to lowercase. The next thing is length. Length means how many characters does this name contain. My name contains 5 characters. On the other hand, Neha's name would contain 4 plus 2, 6 characters, because it would count the spaces as well. Let's try to implement that and let's see what happens. What we are doing, we are selecting employee name and the length of employee name as characters. And if I press enter, it should give me a table. Here we go. If you see, Neha is 4 characters, but it shows 6 here because of the extra spaces. Next is concatenation. How do we concatenate stuff? Like this. Cat employee name works in whatever department he works in. Press enter and see what happens. Dash works in engineering, Aryan works in HR, Ria works in engineering, Neha works in marketing, Kavi works in engineering. Means this string plus this string plus this string. It's called concatenation, right? For sure it is. So next thing is substring. Suppose we only want the first 3 characters of everyone's names, and what we would do, we would implement this specific query. I'll explain it, don't worry. Select employee name and substring of employee name from first character to the third character, because we need just the first 3 characters. From employees, if I press enter, it should give me only the first 3 characters of the employee name. See, it includes the space as well, so we only see ne here, and that's how it works. The next one is trim. How does trim work? Trim works by removing extra spaces from the start and end of the string. How do we implement that? We do it like this. Selecting trim employee names from employees. Yeah. If I press enter, we should see this without a space here and here. As we can see, it doesn't have any spaces anymore. Well, let's move on to the next function. It is next type of function, not the next. It's the numeric functions. And the first function which we'll be studying is round. Round means rounding off to the nearest decimal space. Let's understand what it does by implementing this query. We have this number 1234.56789. And we are rounding it off to 2 decimal spaces, which means because 7 is greater than 5, this would become 7, and yeah, it would be 12344.57. There it is. Basically rounding off to the nearest decimal space, and nothing too complicated. Now let's understand what the next function is. It is called CEIL function. CEIL function, what it does, let's take an example of this right here. It would round up in the upper direction, like it would round this off to 1235. Whatever the decimal is, it would go one step up, right? Let's implement that. It's 75.2 and it rounds off to 76 using the CEIL function. Next up is floor function, which is opposite of this. It would remove the decimal spaces basically. So if I have 75.9, it would give me 75. There we go. The next one is absolute. Absolute removes the negatives. So like, I'll give you an example. You're selecting the absolute value of minus 250. It should give out the value 250 outside. It's basically converting everything to positive, whatever the value is, and negative difference often doesn't matter because your salary cannot be negative, right? So you will apply this on your salaries. Next function is modulus. How does modulus work? It's a long thing. I'll explain it, don't worry. When I press enter, it should give out 1, and it does give out 1. I'll explain it on the whiteboard. Oh, for you. So what happens is, there's this method called long division. 25. This is 4. What is 4 times 4? It's 16. 5 times 4, it's 20. What is 6 times 4? It's 24. We put 6 here, 24 here, and this is what we get. This is the modulus output. I hope you got it. Yeah, so this can be used in finding even number of employee IDs, like something like this. So select all from employees where modulus of employee ID is divided by 2 and it's equal to 0. It would give out only the even number of employee ID. That's a good example for this. The next thing which we'll be learning is date functions. And after that we have null functions as well, then conditional functions, type conversions, and some real life examples. So yeah, let's go ahead with date functions. What are date functions? Dealing with dates basically, which you won't because you're studying right now. My bad, that was a bad joke, please forgive me for that. So yeah, so date functions, dealing with dates. This is the first function which you see today, CURDATE. CURDATE is current date. If I press this, it would give out the current date right now. If I press enter, it gives me the current date, which is 1st August 2026. And it also works with CURTIME, which is current time. Current time which give out the, yeah, it's 5:23 here. Yeah, pretty accurate, right? Next thing is now. What does now do? Now gives both the date and time together, something like this. Oh, good to go. And next is year. What does year do? This is an example. Select employee name and year of joining date. So joining dates are dates, right? Here you have some examples. This is a date, this is day, month, and year. So the year function would only give out the years of employees. Present I only see the years. Yeah, same goes for months and days as well. The same. Now I see the months only. And if I just change the month, day, then I see the days only. Now if I want to calculate difference between dates, like how many days of a gap there is, then there's a function for that as well. It's called DATEDIFF. Date difference between current date and joining date as days worked for employees. Let's see. So Darsh has worked these many days, Aryan have worked these many days, and so on. You can just try it out yourself. Yeah. Next section for this video is null functions. What are null functions? Dealing with null values. So let's suppose one employee has no salary. Let's implement that in fact. So 104 doesn't have any salary. Neha. Yeah, now let's check the data. Okay, Neha has null salary. Good. Now, what if I want to check what employee has null salary? Then I would select employee name and this function. It's called IFNULL salary 0 from employees. 0 is it would show 0 instead of null, right? Press enter, I see a 0. Try something. Let's just copy paste that again. Easy. You get the point of what 0 does. Just trying to just change some stuff. Now the next thing is COALESCE. I don't know how to spell this out, but COALESCE, I'll call that. What it does, it finds the first non-null value. So in this specific list of things, go through this, and point out this value because it's not null. Let's press enter and see what happens. Use the first non-null value. Yeah, that's it for null functions. The next thing which we'll be studying today is conditional functions. What are conditional functions? The functions which implement only when a specific condition is satisfied. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing which we'll be learning in conditional functions is case. What is a case? Case is much like an if-else statement, like we do in Python and other languages. I'll give you an example and I'll explain everything. Don't worry about that. Select employee name, salary, case when salary is greater than 80,000, then high. Else salary less than or equal to 60,000, then medium. Else low. End as salary level. So we have basically added a column to the data which is about to be printed. That column is called salary level, and it has these three values to be occurred depending on these conditions. Let's press enter and see what happens. As we see, salary level, medium, low, high, low, high. Yeah, that's an example of conditional statement. Now the next thing which we'll be looking at is type conversion. So type conversion is converting data types into another data type, and let's see that happen. Select cast 500 as signed. 500 here is a string. If you see, it has the quotation marks, and if I press enter, it should be printed out as numbers. Yeah, so we can't really check at how it works, but there's a little thing I do when I need to verify what data type it is. So what I do is, if you see carefully on whatever table you're working with, all the numbers are aligned to the right. Take a look at this, take a look at these, take a look at these, take a look at this, anything. So in this specific thing, the SQL terminal, the numbers are aligned to the right while the characters are aligned to the left. That's a little trick I've learned over the years, and yeah, that's how you do casting without the couch. Bad joke. My bad. I should stop maybe. Yeah, let's continue with the video. Real world examples. Let's print out an employee report. Here we go. Select upper employee name, department, rounded off salaries, year of joining date, from employees. Should give me a basic report like thing. Here we go. Now let's categorize the salaries like we have done before. I'm using the conditionals here. Case when less than high, less than medium, or out a little bit so that it appears as a table for now. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, good enough, I guess, because when it's zoomed in, it prints according to that and it doesn't look good. Now let's calculate the employee experience. Press enter. Employee name, date difference, current date and joining date, and it should give me the difference of days. Here we go. So the most important functions to remember, if you are just starting out, focus on these first: upper, lower, length, concatenation, substring, trim, round, absolute, modulus, now, current date, year, month, date difference, IFNULL, COALESCE, I don't know how to spell it, case, and cast. Then you can move on to other functions as well. You can check the internet for that. In fact, if you're watching this, you're already on the internet. So yeah, I think this video is a good enough guide for this. Yeah, Yeah, today we learned how SQL can do much more than just retrieve data. We explored functions that let us manipulate data, perform calculations, work with dates, handle missing values, make decisions, and convert the data types. Mastering this function will make SQL queries cleaner, more readable, and much more powerful. Yeah, that's it for today's video. Keep learning and have fun. Also, by the way, I need to promote my channel. I keep forgetting that. I decide to do it at the end and then I forget. Not. Internet, please run. Okay, here we go. This is the channel. Decoded. We have 59 subscribers so far, and it's going good. The videos, if we see this video, oh, this performed really well. 98 views. This one got just 20. Yeah, well, working good. You should subscribe to the channel as well. Become the 68th person to subscribe, please. We have 2 courses out. It's called Python for Absolute Beginners, Oops in Python. We have this video is going into the current course which is running at SQL Roadmap series, which is a prerequisite for data engineering series, which would be the next. And before the series, I would like to conduct another series, which is some projects combining all the 3 courses so far. It would be some projects, maybe 1 or 2, and it would include everything we have learned so far on this channel. And yeah, that's it for today. See you in the next one.